Hi, today I'm reviewing the Neutrogena Bright Boost Illuminating Serum. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase these products with my own money and I will never waste your time with sponsored ads or videos. So if you want to help support the channel, check out nobsbeauty.com or click on the Amazon link below. So I was stocking this new line from Neutrogena, the Bright Boost line. They've got this, they've got a sunscreen, a moisturizer, and an exfoliating wash. So I'm picking all of them up and I've been experimenting with them. They came out, ordered them directly from Neutrogena, and then finally now they're starting to show up in stores. It's been a while, but I'm pretty excited about this. I overall like the Neutrogena brand, but they can be super hit or miss, and it just really depends on the product. So this one falls somewhere in between. So Neutrogena calls this serum that it helps improve the look of skin tone, texture, and clarity by reducing the appearance of dark spots and hyperpigmentation for brighter, wide-awake skin. It's formulated with naturally derived turmeric extract and the highest concentration of neoglucosamine, which is called a dermatologist-preferred skin resurfacing and brightening ingredient, which a dermatologist doesn't necessarily mean anything. Especially when you see these on the back where it says like non-comedogenic. That means nothing. That is all marketing. They don't have to prove that. Or if it says dermatologist tested, that just means a dermatologist tested it. It doesn't mean that anything. Or if it says dermatologist approved, that just means one dermatologist says I approve this product. Doesn't mean anything. It's all marketing. So just always keep that in mind. Pretty much everything is marketing when it comes down to this stuff. So it's all in the ingredients. That's what it comes down to. Every product just comes down to the ingredients. Even just how I like it doesn't mean that you're going to like it or have the same results. So everything, it's just science and ingredients and what's proven to be work. That's all. Okay. Off of my little whatever rant. Okay. My first criteria is packaging, and they've got this in the standard dropper bottle. Although this one is easier to find, and I like the little buttons on them. It's a little bit easier than the rubbery things. I've noticed on some of those bottles from The Ordinary, if you like travel at all with them, sometimes they can come off and leak. So these are a little bit better, more travel friendly. So they've done an okay job with that. My second criteria is alcohol, and this does not contain denatured or drying types of alcohol, so that's always a good thing. My third criteria is fragrance, and this does have fragrance. It has a floral scent to it, which is like my most detested fragrance. I'd much rather have vanilla or fruit or citrus or, I don't know, cinnamon, peppermint, anything but the floral scent. But it's initially extremely strong. However, it does dissipate after a couple minutes and then it's virtually unnoticeable. So it won't be an issue for most people, although if you have sensitive skin or are sensitive to fragrance, you could have an issue with that. And when you see the word fragrance on an ingredient list, it could be any combination or up to 200 different ingredients, but it's a trade secret, so I don't have to list every chemical that's in that fragrance. So also keep that in mind. When you see fragrance as one ingredient, it's not necessarily one ingredient. It could be 200 ingredients, or it could be one. They don't have to disclose it. So that's why it's best to avoid products that have strong fragrances. Okay, the manufacturing location is the U.S., so no issues with that. Ease of use. So Neutrogena recommends you can use this morning and evening, and I'd recommend applying about 3 to 4 drops on your face. One full dropper bottle is way too much, so a few drops will cover your entire face and neck. So it's got a nice liquidy texture to it, absorbs pretty quickly, but it does take a few minutes to like fully absorb. And when it's fully absorbed, it leaves a radiant glow finish onto skin. I recommend using this after most of your serums since it's got a bit of a thicker texture to it. And if you use any cream moisturizers or sunscreen, use those after this. So pretty easy to use. If you're really just buying it for the brightness it gives you, I'd just recommend using it in your morning routine and then using like something with retinol or vitamin C or exfoliants in your evening routine. And some of that brightness is from other ingredients, which I'll talk about in a moment. So pretty easy to use, though. It layers well and applies pretty easily. So, and it does have a nice non-sticky finish, so that's always a good thing as well. So antioxidants and beneficial ingredients. Okay, so it's got some. So we've got acetylglucosamine, which is a hydrating and brightening ingredient and can also help with skin tone. Then we've got that Hexylresorcinol, which is a good antioxidant. It also helps with skin brightening. And it's also known as an antimicrobial agent that can be used in cuts and scrapes and things like that to prevent infections and things like that. So there's not a lot of peer-reviewed research, though, showing that it's as good for your skin and really does a lot of brightening. There's just not a ton of research out there. Most of the research that is out there has been done by this brand. So keep that in mind. And then the other ingredients in this formula are mostly just slip ingredients. I wish they would have put some more proven ingredients in there, such as conjugic acid, alpha-arbutin, vitamin C, niacinamide, things that are documented and have been studied for years and proven to be real skin brighteners and really can help with hyperpigmentation. I think they would have went a better route, including some of those, maybe not all of them, a few of them. But anyway, so I personally was a little bit disappointed with the ingredient list. And then for most of the brightening, I'll talk about that in a second. So let me get on to my 7th criteria, which is animal testing. And Neutrogena is not cruelty-free because they currently sell in mainland China. So despite what they say on their website, making them sound like they're cruelty-free, the fact that they've chosen to sell in mainland China makes them not cruelty-free. So, performance. It feels instantly hydrating, and skin does look a little bit brighter after you apply it. However, in my opinion, a lot of the brightening that you notice comes from the inclusion of mica and titanium dioxide in the formula. That's also why I wouldn't recommend using this as much in your evening routine, because those can be pore clogging, skin sensitizing ingredients if you sleep on them. Like, you wouldn't sleep in sunscreen, and a lot of those have a lot of titanium dioxide in those. So I personally think a lot of the brightening is just from those two ingredients, which are give skin a shimmer and things like that. So, and then after washing this off skin, like when I wash it at night, my skin doesn't look any brighter because I use this than it would instead of using anything else in my routine. So I think personally the brightening is more of a cosmetic effect from some of the ingredients than it is actually from the ingredients working and lightening skin and brightening, hyperpigmentation, and things like that. So, but it does feel nice and hydrating, so that's a good thing. So it performs okay. Just in terms of the brightening effect, I'm not sure how much of it is cosmetic and how much of it is actually your skin brightening. So price. So this is the full size, which is 1 ounce, and it retails for $23, so it's pretty affordable. Although for the actual ingredients you're getting, I'm not totally convinced it's a deal. Though if you pick it up at Ulta or other stores, Neutrogena is frequently on sale, so it's worth checking it out for a sale before you pick it up. And the price of this stuff can vary widely from like Target to Ulta to when I bought them from Neutrogena's website directly. I don't know, it's kind of all over the place, give or take $5, I noticed. So something to keep in mind. And then in terms of the it factor, you know, had they not included so much of the fragrance and maybe included a couple proven brightening ingredients, I would have been a little bit more liking this product. It's a little bit iffy for those with sensitive skin or those who are sensitive to fragrance. It does offer instant brightness to skin and hydration upon application, but the brightness, in my opinion, doesn't have a total lasting effect in the long run. So I wish they've included more beneficial ingredients is kind of my biggest issue with this. So overall, I give it a 6 out of 10, which is okay. It's, you know what, if you like an instant glow effect, it's a good product for that. However, if you prefer not to include fragrance in your skincare routine, this is going to be one to pass on. So anyway, so I'm interested if you guys have had a chance to check this out yet, or if you've tried anything else out from the Bright Boost collection. What have you tried and how have you liked it? So definitely leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Check out nobsbeauty.com in the Amazon link below. And thank you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow.